Hi everyone, in this video I want to show you how to create an overlay for your keyboard and create the interaction of it actually inserting from the bottom of the screen. So in these two frames you can see that I have a search window and then go ahead and put in some sort of trigger, a text field of some sort. I like to do that with the magnifying glass, and then a separate artboard for your keyboard. Now if you'll recall, in my design elements I actually went out to a UI kit and found a series of keyboards, and some of these work perfectly. So I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go into my high fidelity here, and in this space, and I want it to come in as a black. So let me show you exactly how I did that by creating this and recreating this screen again. I'm going to start with pulling that out. I'm actually going to use my iPhone mini, which is the size, and I'm going to call that search. In this case, I'll call it search 2 since this is the second one. I'm going to put a background on that. So if I go into my colors and I've created a gradient color, I'll show you a gradient, how to create the gradient in a separate video. Here's the background. All right, I'm going to have a look. So I went from my layers. I'm looking for my base bar, and any of the base bars, once you've made a component, we talked about components in a previous video, if you right click on it and click on your main component, you can go to the main component. It doesn't matter if it's an instance, it'll take you to the main component so you can see where it is. But I can also look in my assets here, and if I drill into my local components and I drill down, I can see that there's the base for it. So I'm just going to scan myself over to my file that I'm working on, and I'm going to just simply drag out an instance of that, and I'm going to just cheat here and just create a copy and paste of these elements and place that on this screen. I'm going to go ahead now and grab my keyboard, and I'm going to go to my layouts, to my design elements, and let's work with the dark one. I'm going to copy that, go back to my high fidelity, and I'm just going to simply paste that, and then I'm going to put it over the side here. Once I have that in place, I'm now going to go ahead and grab another frame, and I'm going to frame that element the exact size of the keyboard, and I'm going to call that keyboard. And now that I have a keyboard and I have my screen, let me just zoom out slightly, I can now have this enter the bottom half of my search window. Now let's go into, let's create this as my first, let's go to our prototype mode now. So I'm going to now take this button and click on the plus symbol, and I'm going to drag it to the keyboard artboard. My interaction comes up. It's going to be on click, so when anybody clicks in the search field, it's not going to navigate to, it's going to open an overlay. So we're telling Figma to take that keyboard artboard and overlay it on top of search 2. When I'm done, I would like you to close the window. So what's the behavior? What happens when I actually click? Instead of it instantly appearing, I would like it to move in. And I don't want it to move in from the side, but I'd like it to move in from the bottom. And I'm going to ease it in and ease it out. And then check your right now it's set for 3 seconds, but that might be too slow for you. You might want to change that to 2, but play around, see what works for you. Let's go ahead and click on search, and I'm going to go ahead and preview that. And clicking on my button. Oh, okay, so right now my keyboard's coming in way too high. Remember, we have that zone for our thumbs, which is in the lower section. Let's go in. I've got a new tab open with that. I'm just going to go ahead and go back to my element. I'm going to click on this little blue box. I'm still in prototype mode. And what I have to change here, instead of the overlay coming in centered, I'm going to have it center bottom. Now let's have a quick check. It'll reload. Click. There it is. Now I have the behavior I'm expecting. It's a little fast, but maybe not. So that is how you create the keyboard overlay in Figma.